As you start a healing journey, you become aware that there are many out there that don't want to heal. Everybody has wounds, but not everybody is willing to heal those wounds. Some people stay toxic because their toxic behaviors give them something that they can't get met elsewhere. Have you ever wondered why toxic people can't stand high vibrational individuals? Let's take a deeper look into a deeper dive into energetic clashes. Have you ever walked into a room radiating positivity, feeling genuinely good about yourself and the world, only to have someone's mood seemingly plummet, or their comments turn subtly or overtly critical? It's a phenomenon many high vibrational individuals experience, and it's far from coincidental. There's a profound, often unseen, energetic and psychological conflict that arises when low vibrational or toxic people encounter those who are authentically uplifted and thriving. This isn't merely about personality clashes. It's about the fundamental incompatibility of different energetic frequencies. Think of it like a tuning fork. When one vibrates at clear, harmonious pitch, a discordant one will either refuse to resonate or actively try to disrupt the harmony. Let's unpack the core reasons why toxic people often find high vibrational individuals so profoundly unsettling. 1. The blinding mirror, exposing their unaddressed shadows. Imagine stepping from a dimly lit cave into a brilliant sunshine. For someone accustomed to the darkness, the light can be disorientating, even painful. High vibrational people act as an energetic mirror, reflecting back the unaddressed shadows that toxic individuals often carry. Their joy, peace, authenticity, and emotional resilience inadvertently highlight the anger, resentment, fear, insecurity, jealousy, or victimhood that a toxic person may be deeply enmeshed in. This isn't about judgment from a high vibrational person. It's simply the nature of contrast. The toxic individual consciously or subconsciously perceives this stark difference and feels profoundly uncomfortable. Their own inner turmoil becomes more apparent to themselves in the presence of someone who embodies the opposite. This exposure can be deeply threatening to their carefully constructed facades and their fragile ego, leading them to lash out or to retreat. 2. The narrative collapse, undermining their reality. Toxic individuals often operate within a self-serving narrative, frequently one of victimhood, scarcity, or cynical realism. They thrive on drama, gossip, negativity, and a pervasive sense that the world is against them. Their sense of power often comes from pulling others down to their level, validating their own misery or controlling the emotional landscape around them. When they encounter somebody who is genuinely optimistic, resilient, kind, and refuses to engage in their negativity, their entire narrative begins to crumble. A high vibrational person doesn't get drawn into the manufactured crises, doesn't participate in character assassination, and doesn't provide the emotional fuel like sympathy, anger, or despair that the toxic person seeks. This lack of engagement is incredibly frustrating and disorientating. It's like trying to play a game when the other player refuses to follow the rules you've set, effectively making the game unwinnable for them. 3. The unshakable spirit, a threat to their control mechanisms. A significant driver behind toxic behaviours is a profound need for control. This could manifest as control over situations, over others' emotions, over the narrative of the relationships, or even over their internal discomfort. Toxic individuals often use manipulation, guilt trips, emotional blackmail, criticism, or passive aggression to maintain this sense of control. High vibrational people by their very nature are often deeply self-possessed, rooted in their own inner peace, and possess strong, healthy boundaries. They are less easily swayed by external pressures, less prone to guilt, and more likely to trust their own intuition and values. This inherent independence and emotional resilience are often perceived as a direct threat by someone who relies on controlling others to feel powerful or secure. The toxic person cannot easily project their insecurities onto them or dictate their emotional state, leading to intense frustration and often a defensive attack. Number 4, the uncomfortable mirror, triggering deep-seated insecurities and envy. Authentic happiness, inner peace, and genuine success can be a harsh mirror for someone's own unaddressed pain, unmet needs, and deep-seated insecurities. A toxic person might subconsciously or even consciously resent the light, ease, and perceived abundance they see in a high vibrational person because it starkly reminds them of what they feel they lack or believe they can never achieve. This can manifest as intense jealousy, bitter criticism, backhanded compliments, or outright attempts to diminish the high vibrational person's achievements, joy, or character. They may try to find flaws, spread rumours, or undermine their confidence, all stemming from their own internal void. For some toxic individuals, the happiness of others is perceived as a personal affront, a reminder of their own unfulfilled potential or emotional wounds. Number 5, the energetic incompatibility. They can't feed off your light. Think of energy like a spectrum. Toxic individuals often reside on the lower end, drawing their sustenance from negativity, drama, and external validation. They are like energetic vampires, seeking to drain others' positive energies to fuel their own emotional needs, even if those needs are for validation of their victimhood or their anger. High vibrational people, however, are often energetically full and self-sustaining, drawing their energy from within or from positive external sources. They are less susceptible to being drained and may even unintentionally reflect negative energy back to its source, causing discomfort to the toxic individual. This makes a high vibrational person an undesirable and ineffective target for someone looking to feed on negativity. Their attempts to engage in their usual draining tactics simply bounce off, leaving the toxic person feeling frustrated and empty. There is a difference between toxic people and unhealed people. Toxic people are unhealed people who choose not to heal because their pain supports their needs in some way. Unhealed people who are willing to heal will always hold toxic traits, but over time will become aware of them enough to know that they want to transmute them. I myself has experienced many toxic traits in my life that over time I've had to address and understand. Navigating the energetic landscape and protecting your radiance. If you find yourself radiating positive energy and encountering negative or resistance from others, remember this crucial truth. It's rarely about you personally. It's about their internal struggles, their unaddressed wounds, and their inability or unwillingness to resonate with your positive energy or learn to heal their own. Instead of trying to fix or change them, which is often impossible and draining, focus on these things. Protecting your energy. Visualize a shield of light around you. Be mindful of who you allow into your inner circle and how much of your energy you expand on challenging interactions. Setting clear boundaries. Learn to say no. Saying no to draining requests, gossip, or negative conversations, and physically distance yourself when necessary. Limiting exposure. Reduce your interactions with consistently toxic individuals especially those who make you feel diminished or exhausted. Staying authentically you. Continue to cultivate your own high vibration through practices that bring you joy, peace, and growth. Your authenticity is your greatest protection. Practicing compassion from a distance. Understand that their behavior often stems from deep-seated pain, without allowing that understanding to justify their actions or compromise your well-being. Duality in life means two of the same things can exist at once. You can understand that people are wounded and hurt and have experiences that have affected them, but also realizing that you have needs and the need to protect yourself is important. Enabling somebody's behavior by not calling it out or having boundaries, or supporting people above and beyond yourself, will always bring your vibration down. This does not mean that you cannot help people, but helping people who do not want to help themselves is an endless task that will see you trapped in cycles. The more you cultivate your own radiant light, the more power and empowerment you have in yourself. You become less of a target and more of a beacon. Your high vibration isn't just about feeling good. It's about a powerful force that naturally repels what doesn't serve you and attract what truly elevates your life. Keep shining brightly.